We're here with Michael Bracco, who is miraculously somehow still the champion. We're going to do a recount, I think. But until then, I guess the belt is unfortunately yours. Why?
I don't know. I think it comes down to... that's a hard thing to answer. I really think that we were at a stalemate throughout that entire bout, and in the end, it just came down to whose drawing had giant nipples on it, and that happened to be mine. Win.
Okay, you did open up with chicks for our Easter-themed beginning there. Now, with the chicks, that seems a little bit too cute and cuddly for a typical Bracco-topian viewpoint. How do you adjust that accordingly?
I like Bracco-topian. I'm going to use that from now on. I really had... I wanted to just draw something big and simple and iconic and effing scary. And I thought a chick with a giant sword-wielding tongue and really useless little tyrannosaur wings stabbing the hell out of whatever Brian drew was going to do it, and it did.
Were you surprised to see a very rapid, large-appearing Usagi Yojimbo on the other side of the canvas?
I get excited every time somebody doesn't draw down past the waist, because then I get to have my way with it.
That definitely was a early-on sabotage advantage, but at the same time, you were giving up the advantage to the killer rabbits.
Yeah.
Now, Wheel of Death at this point decided to throw a different challenge at you with a new style topic, which is directly dependent on the other topic that's rolled, with the opposite of the other topic. And the opposite that you ended up getting was Michael Peter Jackson, which doesn't necessarily lend itself to opposite viewpoints.
When I first started doing that, I was actually trying to do a Tim Burton Prince and accidentally made a Tim Burton Elvis.
How are Prince and Elvis close in
Well, I was trying to get the Jerry Curl droop, and I ended with pomp. Droop, pomp. Droop, pomp.
Droop, pomp.
It was kind of a little bit, like, in the heat of the moment, they're kind of similar when all you've got to define it is a giant Sharpie.
Now, classical art, how familiar are you with it?
With classical art?
Just general the classics.
As in,
Stuff
like...
you'd see in the Louvre.
The Louvre? I've only been there once.
I've been there 7 times. So, the Scream. Never been to France.
The Scream is actually one of my favorite paintings. Not because it's very fun to look at image, but more because the concept's behind it. And I think it's one of the most misread paintings around. And so I didn't want I didn't want to attack that painting because it's too easy. Whereas Scream the movies seemed really easy to poke fun at, and really fun to poke fun at.
What is your version of the Aristocrats?
I drew an Aristocat telling a dirty joke.
Going with the Disney classic Aristocats, doing
Exactly.
the Aristocats. And now you're set up with 11. You've got the youngest #1 contender that we've ever had, with Kelsey Killer Whales coming at you.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I don't know what to expect with Kelsey. I think, pen to pen, her and I are very different and dead equal. But her flair for outfits and costume is a little intimidating. I'm gonna be honest. I am scared of Kelsey Killer Whale.
All right, that'll do.